Alrighty, for story duels, I should say. I almost said stary. Let's head to. So there's the duel Joey had with Mai. There's Kaiba and Alisters. There's Joey and Valens, Yugioh and Raphael's, and then darts. Obviously, there were more duels in that series, but that's all that this game has included. But I thought what we'll do, we won't worry about Joey and Mai's. We'll go straight to Kaiba and Alister. So I was watching through this series. I'm up to, I think I might be up to Yugioh and Raphael. Let's go story deck. Because what I would like to do is start a season for Orichalcos. I'll do that before I do GX, because GX is going to take a bit more planning. But the characters for the Orichalcos season, we're looking at obviously Yugioh, Kaiba, Joey. There's the Fang of Critias. Critias, I think it's called. I don't know. What does it do? So, Montrap from your hand, foot, or graveyard. That is listed as a. Okay. X-Head Cannon to start off with. So, I have seen Alister and Kaiba's duel. Dinotherium. And Spell Canceller. That's a good card. Spell cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated. Negate all spell effects on the field. If you have that and Jinzo on the field, it's literally just monsters against monsters. Which means that my Fang of Critias can no longer be activated. Tyrant, that'd be a good card for Blue Eyes. I'm actually thinking about getting that Spell Canceller off the field. Because it is a very strong card. But yes, what characters would we have in the Orichalcos season? So I would have, obviously, Yugioh, Kaiba, Joey, Mai, Valen, Raphael, Darts, Alister, Rex and Weevil. That's 10. Rebecca was in it, so she could be an 11th. Didn't Taya have a match in that as well? I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Oh, Pegasus. Pegasus could also be included as well. I'm going to activate this and see what happens. Damn, Kaiba. What's that? There we go. Let's... Hey! I did not know what those effects did. I did not read a single word of text. I was just like, I'm going to throw this down and just hope for the best. And we have now got Tyrant Burst Dragon. Must be someone with Fang of Critias using Tyrant. Okay, well, I just happened... Hey, I had an AI hand or an AI draw. I don't get that very often. It can make 3 attacks during the battle phase. Damn. Oh, you need to have a face-up monster you control. Well, almost. Tyrant Burst Dragon, this... I don't remember Kaiba using it, though. He probably did. But I need to watch the rest of that series. Like I said, I think I got up to Yugioh and Raphael. I think that's where I was up to. There's... Oh, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I can summon it, but... Tyrant Burst Dragon can hang on the field. Just, you know, I'm going to lay Call of the Haunted. Maybe pull back that X-Head Cannon. Science Soldier. Yeah, Alister's deck, I will Google it again. But I will check his AI deck as well and see if we can maybe use that as a template. But I think making decks for Alister, Valen, Raphael and Darts, we'll be able to get a proper season started up again with some of our favourite characters as well, because it has been long enough. It's just the GX one is just going to take a bit more planning. There's just so many moving parts for the GX season. A Cat of Ill Omen. Well, Call of the Haunted can play. Now, didn't it say with that Tyrant Burst... Royal Decree. Royal Decree with Spell Canceller. Imagine that, that'll do well. You know what, I'm just going to attack with Tyrant Burst Dragon. I was hoping to put my X-Head Cannon onto my Tyrant Burst Dragon, and it can make 3 attacks during that battle phase. That way I could wipe Alister out in 1 turn. However, Alister's not doing much though. There's Sagi. Oh, couldn't I have just put a Cat of Ill Omen down? Probably. Sagi the Dark Clown can... Oh, it does that. Oh, hell nah. I thought it was the other way round. Ah, so I was thinking that sounded a little bit too powerful. Now it makes more sense. However, if you got like a Blue Eyes or something down, it'd still be pretty strong. Oh, Reborn the Monster. Oh, you're going to take my X-Head Cannon. He's a cool card, X-Head Cannon. You've got this. Don't even get my Tyrant Burst Dragon back. Well. Sagi the Dark Clown. Alright. So, you know what Sagi can play down. I am going to tribute said Sagi with my Crush card. Let's see what you have, Alister. Alister has Rescue Warrior. And Crush Card Virus, one of Kaiba's favourites. As we throw away Oh, Royal Decree. Crap. Oh, Royal Decree. It's a good card, Royal Decree. Very good card. There's Judge Man. Oh, actually no, I can summon Judge Man. Soul Exchange. Onto your X-Head Cannon. And I will play Judge Man. Kaiba, I swear, he only used Judge Man once, and that was in the very first match with Yugi. I don't recall him ever... Oh yeah, can't do Battle Phase from Soul Exchange. I don't recall Kaiba ever using Judge Man ever again. Like I say, I could be wrong, but I only remember it being played once. Cat of Ill Omen to defense mode. And we might be able to summon a Blue Eyes on the next turn. I still can't attack. What's going on? Be one of these effects, probably. Where's the effect that's stopping me from attacking? It's not Royal Decree. Is it something to do with this? Oops. Cat of Ill Omen. Select cards from your deck. Well, it don't really matter because Royal Decree is on the field. But I remember Alister's story being like how he... okay, because they're both 2100, it's stopping Judge Man from being able to attack because he can't attack the monster with the lowest attack. if you got 2 or more. But because there's 2 of them, Judge Man is struggling for that option. Very clever, Alister, to have 2 monsters of the same attack. See, I can attack that face down. Very clever, Alister. 2 monsters with the same attack. Well, then shouldn't I just get the choice between them? That's a little bit unfair. But I guess it would work for me. Uh-oh. Why'd he move his other monsters to defense mode? He could have wiped me out then. I do believe. Well, now I can't really do anything. I play Z Metal Tank. Backup Warrior. These very much seem to suit the theme behind Alister's story in the anime. So I would say that I don't know if these are cards that he used in that duel. I would have to Google the match, but I don't mind this Alister deck. I think it's quite true to his character. It's just whether or not he genuinely used a lot of those monsters. Well, I got the Fang of Criteas. It didn't do me any good. Let's swap them around. I'm not going to bother trying to win with all of them. I don't want to sit here for an hour losing 10 times before I finally get a lucky win. Okay. Ooh, Seal of Orichalcos on first turn. I'm just going to quickly put in Google Alister Yugioh deck. Waking the Dragons. Oh, Cypher Soldier. I remember him. Oh yeah, Backup Soldier, Search Soldier. Rescue Warrior. Okay, yeah, so I just Googled Alister's, Alister's deck, I guess, and it does come up with a lot of those monsters, so I reckon we might have a template here for Alister's deck. Tell you what, I've got Royal Decree, and I reckon we might be in a good spot early up. We've got 2100 straight off the bat. We can get rid of Kaiba's trap cards. Fang of Criteas. Am I saying that right? Criteas. Fortunately, he has got Tyrant Burst Dragon on the field. And X-Head Cannon. That's pretty much what I started with as well. I might have actually won if I didn't go and botch that effect with Fang of Criteas. I might have actually won that match, but don't matter. Okay, Rescue Warrior. Be nice if I could get them both on the field. They would both be 2100 and Kaiba would not be able to attack me. But yes, it would appear that we do have a template for Alister's deck, which is nice. It seems that a lot of his actual used cards are in this deck. That's been made by the AI. There's probably some double ups, but maybe necessary to double up some for Alister, depending. Jizukiru, the Star-Destroying Kaiju. The thing with this deck as well, it's got a lot of XYZ and Synchro Summons in extra deck. There is one on Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Database, Alister deck. Accept all cookies. Yeah. Only tank T34, overdrive. Yeah, okay, so I don't know about all of them listed on that. Half of them are toons as well. The internet's not a great place for... I might as well just Google his match instead that he had with Kaiba and whichever ones else that he had in the series. but a good tournament. So there was 12 characters which came to mind straight away, which I said earlier. Should we go for a 12 character season? Is that all we need for Seal of Orichalcos? Good players will be in there. Becca will be in there. Yugioh. Looks like a Cyrus card. Anyway, X-Head Cannon is back. And the Fang of... No, Tyrant Burst Dragon. Tyrant Burst Dragon is doing a lot of damage. Science Soldier. That is such a Duelist Kingdom card, Science Soldier. Like, I could picture him being in a machine deck that was made by Bones, and then Bandit Keith is like, Bones, why do you have Science Soldier in your deck? He's not that strong. Here, take a Launcher Spider. Since we don't have to tribute in Duelist Kingdom, take a Launcher Spider. Well, the duel between Alister and Kaiba was actually a no contest in the show. Neither one of them got taken by the Seal of Orichalcos. I lost both duels. That's not fair. But there is also Valen, Raphael, and Darts. Which we can look at as well come tomorrow. How long is it? Yes, 16 minutes has been long enough. What we can do though, just before we go, deck edit. Let's click on an empty slot. And let's go filter, Yu-Gi-Oh! Alphabetical duelist. Alister should be near the top. Soldiers of Orichalcos, that's the one. That's what is contained in that Alister deck. 3 Cyber Soldier of Dark World, 3 Science Soldier, Backup Warrior, Cypher Soldier. That's a... This card battles a warrior type monster during damage calculation. This card gains 2000 attack and defense during damage calculation. Bro, that's just like yeet 3350 if you're a warrior. And ouch. Dinotherium. Fiendish Engine Omega. I think that's the Omega symbol. Rescue Warrior, Search Striker, Spell Canceller, Tactical Espionage. So it's very much like his war-torn story where he lost his brother. So, yeah. I'll do some Googling, but I think Alistair's deck is actually quite good. There is decks on this as well for Darts. It starts as Orichalcos deck. Dark Valkyria, Venom Cobra, Gene Warped Werewolf. It's got some strong ones in there. Serena Roman, that's the challenge deck. That's quite a difficult deck to beat, that one. Spellbook Prophecy. I like those spellbook cards, they're cool. Jeez, how many decks does Joey need? There's Harpy Ladies, ones for my... Where is... there is Raph. He has... That is a challenge deck. There it is. Arsenal Summoner, Guardian Dreadscythe, Iatos, Elmer. He's got all the Guardians. He's just got a lot of banned cards in there. And there is also Valon. Machines of Orichalcos. Yugioh. There's Deskbot. I don't like those Deskbots. They're difficult to deal with. I remember having quite a bit of trouble beating them. And I think that was it for the Seal of Orichalcos. But yes, I am looking forward to it. I think maybe a 12-player season would work. Unless there was any other characters. There was that one dude who was right at the start. Yugi faced him as like the sort of the introduction. The dude had a monocle. Maybe I could put him in as well. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe. Take care. Farewell.